So if you want to see how I've gone from the left to the right to create this look, then just keep watching.
Right, so I've already done my brows and I'm going to start on my eyes first. I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk just to prime my eyes. Alright, so just going in with this first colour, just a natural nude. And then just using this colour here, which is like a peachy apricot colour, I'm just going to start by putting this into the crease. And then just bringing it into the inner corner very slightly, so that it kind of fades into the inner corner. And just slowly building that up. And I'm just going to start dragging that colour upwards a little bit higher on the brow bone area, just so that I know when I look ahead it's going to stand out and not get hidden in the crease area. Then I'm going to go in with this beige colour and just put that right in the crease area. Just to give a bit more warmth on the lid area. Just putting it right in the crease and then just dragging it down onto the lid area. And then with a clean fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges. And now I'm going to go in with Light by MAC. Just put this into the inner corner and under the brow bone as well. And now I'm just tightlining the upper lash line using the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. This is in the colour Blacquer. In upper liner I'm using the Rimmel Scandaleyes Micro Eyeliner, and this is in the colour Black. And I'm just going to define the upper lash line, and I'm not really going to be doing a wing as such today. So just starting off with quite a thin line in the inner corner, and then I'm going to gradually make this thicker towards the outer corner of the eye. If you find yourself really struggling with winged liner, I find it really helpful to rest my elbow on like a table or something. At the moment I'm just resting on my knee, and that way my hand is a lot more steady compared to having it just sort of floating in the air and doing it. It is so hard not to get carried away with liner and end up with a big wing, so that's what I want today. I just want the lashes defined without the big wing. And for lashes today I'm going to use the Innocent by XoBeauty. So 25 hours later, these lashes are on. So for foundation today I'm going to go back to an old favourite of mine, which is the ChiChi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation. And I'm going to use the colour Medium Olive. I started to blend it a bit more under the eyes, but I'm going to go in with my concealer first so that I can clean it all up in one go. And then just blend that in with my beauty blender. And just do it really gently over the cheek area, just so that I don't disturb all that foundation that I've just put on. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more just to conceal these darker circles under my eyes, but try not to take it too high up so that it doesn't crease too badly. I'm going to do a tiny bit of mini baking. I don't like a full-on bake because I find that it doesn't really sit too well on my skin if I leave the powder on too long. It just doesn't work for me personally. So just putting on this translucent powder just to set all of that concealer in place. And when I say mini bake, basically my version of baking, which is not to over apply the translucent powder as much as you normally would with baking. And I'm just doing this really lightly, just with my damp beauty blender, and make sure that there's no creasing before you bake, otherwise you are just going to be sitting all that creasing. And then I'm going to knock off any of that excess powder straight away. Right, now for blush, I'm going to use Between the Sheets by ColourPop. Now for contour, I'm going to use my trusty Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going to use the colours Fawn and Java. And for highlight, I'm going to use Lacquer by Marc. I'm just going to build up that sort of peachy shade in the crease just a little bit more. And again, just using a clean blending brush just to blend out those edges a bit better. Okay, and now for lips, I'm going to be using Highball by ColourPop, which I don't think I've used yet in a tutorial, so this is pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please feel free to hit like, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. Bye.